Very good. So in this tutorial, I'm going to show you exactly how we can use Opportunity Finder. Opportunity Finder is a little bit different than the product database because product database is looking for the exact products, while the Opportunity Finder is actually looking for keywords. So it gives us a little bit more power. So let me show you how this works. I chose two categories here: arts, crafts, and sewing, and health and households. And I already put the parameters here. Average monthly units sold for 150 and up to 1,000. Competition, I usually drop it down from very high to high, just so that we can get a little bit of less very high competition. Especially this one is very important because we want to set it to a certain monthly search volume, and according to our product criteria, I think we have it set to 1,000. And I dropped down the niche score to 8 and hit search. I already searched, and I looked through this, and given that it's a keyword and we're looking specifically for how much volume a keyword is having, you may come up with some generic things such as the dental mask. We're not trying to get into the dental mask because it is something that is saturated right now. Another thing that I did see here that we would stay away from is like major brands. For instance, Clorox detergent, because it's something that's very popular in America. We're not trying to make the next Clorox. So I did find something, and it was something that was very, very interesting. It's right here: hook rug kits for adults. Now if you see this really matches our criteria, because if you look at it, average monthly units 372, price is around $22, which is very nice, and monthly search volume 4,000. The competition is very low and the niche score is 8. So this was very interesting because this is some kind of kit that we can look for. So I hit the Amazon button right here, and right away we can see that this is something that is very private label feasible. You notice that there's this hook rugs making kit. It's doing fairly well. This one is doing 8,000. It's a ladybug, so let's try searching this right here on the top. Ladybug. And you see that the private labelers are just kind of saturating this market with ladybug. So we have at least 5 ladybugs here, which is not something that we want to do, but I think we can learn a little bit something here. Next, I'll go into Alibaba, and I'll literally take the keyword listing of hook rugs kits for adults from Ladybug. That one didn't show up, so I'm just going to go to hook rugs kits, and if you scroll down here, we found the ladybug right here. Now I'm not saying that we should get into ladybugs, but we can learn a few things here. We can see that the monthly sales volume is pretty decently high for the revenue, and monthly sales is pretty high as well for these top selling ladybugs. These other guys are kind of just hanging on to the coattails because this is a hot product, and they're just trying to take some of the sales by some buyers misclicking. But what we could do is we can go down here and we can start trying to find one that is not a ladybug and is pretty unique. So I saw this one, and this one is the hook kit, and it's a picture of a cat, but the keyword cat is not in here. However, it is definitely a cat, so I wanted to see if it's in here by typing in cat. What can we do to find it? Well, we gotta hop back into Amazon, and we have to look for the keyword cat. Now when we type in cat, you can see all the different kinds of cats that this certain product has. We got pictures of cats' faces, sideways cat, Siamese cat, 2 cats, a fox, cat looking out the window. But as I scroll, I'm not seeing the cat that we saw right here. That's very unique. So as soon as we find that, that may be an indicator that it may be a potential product. Now I have a tool that is separate. It's called ASIN Zen, and it's giving me this little box underneath each listing that shows you the estimated sales and the revenue. So I kind of use this as well as the Jungle Scout. It's nice to see what the average monthly sales is. So comparatively, throughout the entire listing of how do you say this, Hook Rugs Kit for Adults, there's 275 sales. So this is quite a bit from 4,000. So if we take it, so it's about 6.8% conversion, which is pretty decent. So I would say this is an interesting potential product that we could private label. But if we use these kind of criteria, I think we can use Opportunity Finder paired with our product criteria, and we can find the winning product. Alright, so what we can use is the Opportunity Finder to find specific niche keywords that we would have never found. As you can see, rug kit for adults, it's just something that I would have never thought of. But with the Opportunity Finder on Jungle Scout, we were able to find that, especially with the search volume and the revenue and monthly sales, exactly with what we're looking for. So it's a very powerful tool. Pair that with our product criteria that we have, that we're using together, and we can continue to build a list of profitable, winning private label products.